Fees.
Students learn more about summer session and financial aid.
The opening of CSU's new beehives was hosted at the Durell Center Tuesday afternoon.
All that and more from the people you know, starting now on CTV.
Welcome to CTV News. I'm Sydney Paul.
And I'm Amelia Castaneda. Here's what's happening in the news near you.
Last week, we talked about the proposed raise in student fees that was brought before ASCSU. Stuart Smith has the follow-up to that report.
The ASCSU Senate was on the perfect date last night, and discussion was neither too hot nor too cold, just perfect for a light jacket. The biggest part of the docket was the student fee bill that was presented to the body last week, proposing a 1.59% increase in fees from this year. Senate passed it,
with a vote of 22-0 to 0, this unanimously passes.
And will now send it to CSU's Board of Governors.
And so the long bill has been sent. They have that. They're ready to meet next week, and they'll discuss it.
Most of the fees came from increases in minimum wage, but two departments had fees raised for more than that.
And that included Committee for Disabled Student Accessibility. Those are for two new positions. And then ATFAB, Alternative Transportation Fee Advisory Board, they now will have enough money to begin a funding pool and start funding those projects that come down the pike.
The Senate also unanimously passed a bill to provide funding to student diversity programs and services for new furniture.
Just for more examples, this thing is gross. It's ripping, it's falling apart.
With a 24-0 vote, this bill has passed.
Bill author Delray Echohawk presented to the body pictures of the current furniture and the furniture SDPS is allowed to purchase through university contracts. As to why they are asking for money for furniture,
are you able to accept donations of chairs?
We could, but who's going to routinely do that? I don't know.
For CTV 11, I'm Stuart Smith.
Next week's ASCSU meeting will be a back-to-back meeting with the 47th and the 48th Senate.
Over a dozen students from the Red Whistle Brigade marched through the LSC yesterday, chanting and holding signs for an end to sexual assault and victim blaming. The demonstration started in the food court with the students displaying banners and shouting, quote, "We deserve a rape-free campus. Blame rapists, not victims. Sexual assault should not be part of the college experience, and the only person who causes rape is a rapist." The students then moved outside repeating their message. Hannah Manning, co-organizer of the event, said that it was thoughtful, it was powerful that everyone got silent and listened to the messages in the food court, because survivors aren't really listened to.
A spring break event put on by Pi Kappa Phi is being protested by the CSU Multicultural Greek Council. The event is a competitive series of tasks for sororities. The piece that the protest is focused on is the name, Queens of the Jungle. Cassandra Vigil, president of Multicultural Council, says the word jungle has been used to trivialize people of color and cultures of color. The Multicultural Council issued a letter addressing their concerns Monday. The following day, Pi Kappa Phi sold their shirts at a flea market, which was protested by the council. The president of Pi Kappa Phi, Jonathan Moriale, issued a statement saying it never was, nor will it ever be, our intent to trivialize or appropriate cultures, and mentioned that the name was a play on King of the Jungle, which is a term issued to describe lions.
3 out of 5 CSU students participate in summer session during their time at CSU. Students learn more about summer session and financial aid while relaxing with furry friends this week.
So Pups in the Plaza is, again, primarily a chance for students to take a break and to relax a bit and to connect with us. We want to be in a place where students can see us and have their questions answered.
These pups are special. They are part of the HABIC program.
HABIC stands for Human Animal Bond in Colorado, and we are a center in the School of Social Work. So we're very closely affiliated with CSU.
As students play with these pups, they also have the opportunity to learn about summer session, including some of the benefits.
Students can really concentrate on 1 or 2 classes at a time, and the courses are quite, fast-paced in the 4 and 8 week terms in particular. So when they're going to class every day, they're really delving deep into that material. They have closer contact with their faculty and with their classmates, so that promotes a better engagement and better learning environment for them.
Financial benefits include financial aid, non-resident tuition reduction for the first 3 credits for both undergraduate and graduate students who take online courses, and Parmalee Hall offers prorated housing for students.
So our students can stay in Parmalee Hall only for the length of time that they need, as long as they're registered for at least 1 credit in summer session.
According to RSTAL, over 7,000 students participated in summer session last year. The program has 4-week, 8-week, and 12-week sessions.
For more information on this summer opportunity, you can visit summer.colostate.edu.
A ribbon-cutting ceremony for CSU's new beehives was hosted by the Apiculture Club and held at the Durell Center on Tuesday afternoon.
The ribbon-cutting ceremony was held both in honor of the bees' new home here at CSU, as well as to bring awareness to bees and their declining population. The apiculture community aims to educate the community on bees and apiculture.
The 3 hives we decided to put up this year, funded by Housing and Dining Services. They put in a lot of work into getting these hives up here. There's a lot of PR stuff and, funding to allocate and other things. And we worked with them to try to get this opportunity for students to get involved in beekeeping.
Freddie believes this will help progress the need for bees even further.
Having this integrated as this is a positive thing, to have this farm-to-table urban ag experience where we're getting people to be hands-on with something that maybe people don't have experience with or access to in their own private life, which is a really cool experience for people.
The Apiculture Club started off with an idea and soon followed through with its funding.
We can pitch to them to get a webcam and get some bees and have this really cool place for students to learn and have it interactive here with the Durell Center, and so that it's a thing where if we get honey out, it goes back in the Durell Center. It kind of is this whole really cool sustainability urban agriculture experience for everyone. And so they found the funding for it, and then we worked with them to purchase all the correct materials, and then we're here. We're gonna roll with it.
For more information, you can visit ramlink.campuslabs.com.
John Cafalas, the Colorado Senator of the 14th District, will have a community issues forum at the Old Town Library this Saturday. The main topic of discussion will be school safety and gun violence. The event will start at 10 a.m. and last about half an hour.
Tonight, there is a Take Back the Night protest going on at the Montfort Quad. We go live to Isabella Roberts. Well, that's all we have for news.
Stay tuned for weather, sports, and entertainment right after this.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back from break round. I'm weather anchor Kaden Cozart. It was a chilly start to our day as that cold front moved through Colorado, but it warmed up. Looking at our current conditions, it's 59 degrees, a wind, 5-mile-an-hour wind, light variable winds, and sunset is at 7:50 p.m. with clear skies. Perfect night to go out and enjoy some dinner. Looking at your overnight lows, we're going to see 30s and 20s, 45 in Grand Junction, the warmest across the state. I-25 corridor, we're going to see 30s, 36 in Denver, 34 in Fort Collins. On the plains, it's going to be 20s and 30s with 32 in Burlington. Looking at tomorrow's forecast, it's going to be 72, super nice. Great day to go out and enjoy activities. Sunny, 8 miles an hour out of the east-southeast, and your sunset is at 7:51 p.m. Looking at tomorrow's highs, it's going to be 60s and 70s, above average for this time of year. 60s, 73 in Craig, I-25 quarters, 70, 68 in Colorado Springs. Look on the plains, 70 with 75 in Lamar. Looking at 5-day forecast, Saturday's going to be beautiful in the morning, might have a lingering shower, or on Saturday, 73 is your high. Saturday, we're going to be partly cloudy, 78, perfect day for baseball, a picnic, maybe a bicycle ride. Looking on Monday, we're going to see some partly cloudy skies, 68, as storms return on Tuesday. Look at your Friday planner, it's going to be 50. Perfect day to ride your bike to school. Perfect day. Around that noon hour, it's going to be 63. Great day to grab some food and go out and sit on the lawn. Around that 4 o'clock, it's going to be 71. Great day to go out. Or even if you're driving home at that time, to wheel down your windows, put some air conditioning on, enjoy some music as you come home at 7 miles an hour. Around that dinner hour, it's going to be 70 degrees, partly cloudy. Clear with 6 miles an hour wind. Hi, I'm here with Jared Stratton, the sports anchor. So Jared, what's your thoughts about the doubleheader of baseball this weekend?
Yeah, there's going to be 2 doubleheaders, and this baseball team right now is on an 11-game win streak. So I'll be very shocked if they let up the gas pedal on these next 2 games. Do you think weather will be good for those games?
Oh yeah, it's going to be good. There might be a lingering shower on Saturday, but pretty much it's going to be really nice. 70 degrees. It's going to be really nice throughout the game all day. Sunday will be super nice as well. It's going to be partly cloudy, but it's going to be pretty nice. Mm-hmm. So what are your thoughts about next Friday, the softball game?
Oh yeah, they're playing against Boise State, yeah. The Boise State game, they end up losing to the Boise State last year. They ended up losing 2 out of the 3 games, and both of them really high scoring. So I'm expecting it to be somewhat similar this year, but I'm thinking that they're probably going to pull out another win, so it'll be 2 wins and a loss this year. So do you think it'll be good weather as well for that next week?
It's going to be about 69. There might be a few clouds lingering around, but it's pretty much going to be another nice Friday again, heading into the weekend, getting ready to start finals week. Well, that's all I have for you for weather. It was a pleasure doing weather for you this semester. Stay tuned for Jared with sports coming up next.
Okay, so we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back from the break, and sadly to the last Thursday night sports show. I'm Jared Stratton, here to catch you up on CSU athletics. The NFL draft started today at 6 p.m., and many CSU players will be hoping to hear their names called within the next few days. Wide receiver Michael Gallup is on top of this CSU class. He was incredibly productive in his college career, posting 3 200-yard games, was a Belindikoff Award finalist, and was a consensus All-American. He was the only CSU player invited to the NFL Combine, which he ran a 4.5 140 and had a 36-inch vertical. For the NFL draft, most experts are predicting him to go in the 2nd or 3rd round, but to a variety of teams. I'd keep an eye on the Denver Broncos for this pick. They had the opportunity to directly work with him in the Senior Bowl and are in desperate need of a quality 3rd receiver. Although Michael Gallup seems to get most likely drafted, the Broncos are also well known for signing undrafted CSU players such as Capri Bibbs and Shaquille Barrett. If you are currently watching CTV instead of the draft, don't worry, we have all the top picks updated for you right now. With the #1 overall pick, the Cleveland Browns shocked the world, and they end up getting Baker Mayfield from Oklahoma. He's a former Heisman winner, and he will definitely be the face of that franchise for the future. #2, we had Saquon Barkley from Penn State to the Giants. The Giants have been lacking a run game for most of the years, like a lot of the years as of recent, and they definitely needed this player, especially the best player in the draft. And #3 overall, Sam Darnold slid down, and he ended up going to the Jets. The Jets desperately needed a quarterback after the Teddy Bridgewater. And then #4, we had Denzel Ward, the Browns shocking the world again, and they ended up getting the Denzel Ward, the Ohio State cornerback, who has drawn similarities to Denver Broncos' Chris Harris Jr. And #5 overall, we have Bradley Chubb going to the Broncos. People have been comparing him to Khalil Mack and Von Miller combined. So imagine having Khalil Mack and Von Miller with Von Miller on the other side, terrorizing quarterbacks for decades. That will be definitely interesting to watch. And the draft will continue for the rest of tonight and will continue this Friday and Saturday. The Mountain West announced a new Field Athlete of the Week in Austin Blaho. Senior Austin Blaho's award was mainly highlighted by the shot put performances in the Pacific Coast Intercollegiate and the Beach Invitational. He broke his own record twice during those events, with his new record for shot put being 57.11.25. This record is within the top 15 all-time for CSU and puts him at number 70 on the NCAA this season. Austin Blaho and the Rams will be traveling to the Laramie, Wyoming for the 7220 invite this Friday. The CSU tennis team took on the Boise State Broncos for the first round in the playoffs. The Boise State is currently winning as of right now, but CSU is looking to make a comeback. Alicia Grivalha's singles record of 20-6 greatly helped the Rams get to this tournament as of today, as well as the efforts from freshman Emily Luschwager and Emily Corwin, both with double-digit wins for the season. The Rams went into the tournament with the 11th seed, while Boise State was the 6th seed. Well, that's all the sports I have for today, and unfortunately the rest of semester. But don't worry, the show is not over yet. I'm Jared Stratton, and up next we have Ryan Christ with entertainment.
You are listening to 90.5 KCSU Fort Collins with DJ Meanbeat,
DJ Nightshade, DJ Wildcard. Music to me is one of the best creative outlets that I can think of. An escape from the real world.
Music to me is an expression of love.
To go from like folk to hip hop to like classic rock, 1960s bossa nova. With music, there's like no boundaries.
And I work here because I love music, and you do too.
Rams, we're back on our last show of the semester, so let's not waste any more time and get started on entertainment for the week. This weekend, FOCO MX is happening, where over 360 bands are taking over Fort Collins all weekend. These bands will take the stage at 30-plus venues ranging from the Music District, the Downtown Arty, to New Belgium Brewing, to name a few. Now, this may seem like a lot, but most of these venues are close enough to walk to. Since there are so many bands, most people hop in between sets just checking out a few songs before heading to the next band on their list. FOCO MX features a wider range of music genres, so there will definitely be something for everyone. This festival officially starts tomorrow, so for all of your music questions about FOCO MX, head to focomx.focoma.org. Now, like Weather Keenan Cozart said, it's going to be a beautiful weekend, so if you're one of those running people, then you should go to the Oval for the fastest and furriest 5K run, where you and your dog can run and take part in fun events. And all the proceeds from this event will go to help animals in need of emergency or life-saving treatments through the companion care funds at CSU's Veterinarian Teaching Hospital. At this event, you can of course go on a run or walk with your dog or stay for some food and support the cause. Now, I don't have a dog. I have a cat. He's kind of the worst. But hopefully this year, they'll let me take him in. For more information on this event, head to the CSU Veterinarians Hospital website at csu-cbmbs.colostate.edu. And speaking of running, our campus had a 5K that spanned across campus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
This past weekend, the Operation Bear Hug 5K obstacle course was going on, where participants ran from the rec center to the oval, back to Moby Arena, and finally ending back at the rec center. Along the way, participants were faced with 10 different obstacles.
All 10 obstacles have a warning signs or risk factors theme. In addition, multiple obstacles teach you how to support someone who is suicidal or having suicidal thoughts.
While some were there to race for fun and others were there to get the best time, everyone was racing to raise awareness on suicide topics.
It hits home with a lot of it, like you have to carry water jugs and stuff to simulate the baggage that people are carrying around with them when they're depressed and suicidal. So it makes you think a lot more than just flipping a tire or carrying a jug.
To learn more about how you can get involved with Operation Bear Hug, go to their Facebook at OBHCSU.
Hold on to hope, because there's always hope.
All right, Rams. Now I'm joined with all of our graduating seniors and a few of our members who will not be returning next semester for study abroad reasons. So starting on my left, let's introduce ourselves and say what role you had and what your year is.
I'm Kevin, and I am a person.
Thank you, Kevin.
I think I'm Zach, and I'm a member of Studio Crew.
I'm Frank, and I'm the Studio Operations Manager.
I'm Todd, I'm the producer.
I'm Jason, I'm also Studio Crew.
I'm Amelia, and I'm your Thursday news anchor.
I'm Tatiana, and I'm associate producer. No, assistant.
All of the above.
Well, it's been a lot of fun. I guess I can speak for everyone. It's been a lot of fun this semester. Frank, you're the director. Do you have anything to say? Your last words?
No, it's been a great semester, a great show, and thank you guys for letting us bring the news to you.
Well, Rams, that's all I have for tonight. Thank you so much for watching this semester, and have a great night and an even better summer.
Bye.